Does that make you completely hands off, or does it just make you get them the heads up?
Nah, I can't be hands off because it's my job at the end of the day. Like, yeah, it's my job, but I'm always objective regardless of what the situation may be. At least I feel that way. Like, I feel like I don't come at people in malice. You know what I mean? I feel like I am objective when I'm dealing with whatever it is I may be discussing. You know what I mean? I think about it a few times before I give my opinion on it.
So when you look at something like this week, say like Meek Mill and Drake, what's your objective analysis?
Well, I'm not a Drake fan in no way, shape, or form. Everybody I got a segment on my show, The Breakfast Club, called The Donkey of the Day. And on The Donkey of the Day is when I just give somebody the credit they deserve for being stupid. So everybody was coming at me about Meek saying, hey, you need to give Meek Donkey of the Day. I can't give Meek Donkey of the Day because I slander Drake all the time.
Yeah.
So if I slander Drake all the time, why am I gonna give Meek Donkey of the Day for doing the exact same thing that I do? But my opinion of it was, I didn't like when Meek jumped out there and said he didn't tweet my album, because I just think that's petty as hell.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if he didn't tweet your album? And as far as Drake with the Ghost Rider, yeah, it's funny, grist for the mill.
You think it's true?
I think everybody has a little assistance, but nah, that guy's talented. I'm not a fan, you know what I mean? But he's.
What don't you like about him, other than him being like?
I don't like when he sings. Like the beige thing is, he's just the typical beige guy. Yeah. It reflects in his music, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And especially the slow songs. Like, I always give the analogy of, you ever seen Sandra Huxtable on The Cosby Show?
Yeah.
When she would be hurt over Elvin, and she'd be like, the flowers have died, there is no morning dew, the cricket sings sad love songs. Like, that's Drake. Yeah. And I'm like, why are you depressed? You're young, good-looking, rich, famous. What is so bad about you in your life? What is so bad about you in your life? So I'm just not a fan. Like, he don't move me. I prefer the Kendricks and the J. Cole's.
I've grown to like Drake when he raps, though. I can't listen to the whole album because I always got to skip. Like, so, you working out, you listen to it, you got to skip the mellow emo stuff.
And then sometimes he raps and I don't believe him. Like, I come from the era where I believed my rappers.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I really did. Until you meet some of them, but I believed them.
Right.
I believed them. I believe Jay-Z. Even to this day, I believed Biggie. I believed Tupac. You know what I mean? I don't believe those. I don't believe Drake.
Rappers today, are they less authentic?
Nah, I actually think they're more authentic. And the reason I think they're more authentic is because they're not trying to be thugs. Yeah. They're not trying to be hood. They're not trying to celebrate the gang culture. They're not trying to glorify the drug culture. I mean, of course, you got those guys that still do that, but for the most part, when you look at the dudes that are really winning, the Drakes, the J. Coles, the Kendricks, the Wale's, Big Crit, Big Sean, they just cool kids. Yeah. They ain't not rapping about being in the street. They not rapping about hustling, busting their gun, none of that. Like, they rapping about things that they go through. That, to me, is authentic. Because there's no way in the 90s all of those guys were the thugs that they claim to be. Because if they were, they'd all be in jail.
Right.
Or dead.
Especially with the hip-hop police out there. They were looking for that shit to be true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like they're more authentic now. Way more authentic now.